Hey, how's it going? I am up, and I was feeling like doing this again. What's this sitting here talking with you? I don't know who's up. I don't know who will join. I don't know how this is going to go. I do have 2 decks of cards right here, but I don't have any plan. This is just open. And I never do have a plan. It's just usually, I guess I do have a plan. Usually I'm definitely going to read these cards. So the plan is the same. At some point, we'll get into the cards. How was your day? Let's talk. What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? Opportunity to get together and have a session, a discussion. I'm in my kitchen, at the kitchen table. So, yeah, I just felt like, I forgot something. I just felt like coming on and see what we can pull together out of this again. What can come through these messages for us again as we do this like we did before. I had a busy day, so I was not able to get a message in last time, and I was ready to have some coffee, and I figured, well, let's do it again. It was so fun when we did it last night, so let's do it again. Let's see what comes out. I wonder if I'll like this better if I change this light. This light is actually getting on my nerves. It's not getting on my nerves, it's just not pleasurable. Some light just be so, Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, that's much better on my eyes already. Yeah, we like that. More mellow light, and that light was way too serious. So, let me see. What would my day look like? One of my clients has been gone for about a year. She just moved back into town. So, 5.5 hours doing her nails. One set, 5.5 hours. Amazing set of nails. And then I had my grandchildren for the evening. They stayed with me until about 10:30 or so. I made some pozole. It's been so, I turned the light bulb all the way down. There we go. It's been so windy in Vegas and chilly. That wind feels like ice. So I was like, yeah, this is great pozole weather. Let me get some of that popping. So that's what I did. I still haven't replaced my giant coffee mugs that I broke. Guess it was time to let them go. So I've been using this one. I miss my giant coffee mugs. Anyways, had some big old plate of pozole while I watch my K-drama that I'm into right now. And I passed out for a little while. And then I went to my bed. And yeah. And then I came out here. So that's what my day looked like. It was a really good day. A really good day. a really long day, a really full day. And I was just tired, so I let myself rest. I had to stop feeling like I have to do something or there's going to be a problem. Like I don't have nobody on my head to control me and tell me, hey, if you don't show up at this time or if you don't do this today, like that's all up to me. So one of the things I've been working on for myself lately is giving myself permission to freaking rest. Because one time, so this was years ago, I realized I'm like, I have so many hours in a day and I spend so many of them doing nothing. And I was not aligned with doing nothing. I was very, I had a lot of strong judgments about myself doing nothing. And so I got busy, and I got so busy that it's like I was never resting. And it's like, okay, so now you know how to do that. So now will you feel okay resting is kind of like what's coming through for me. And so it's been like really honoring when my body just wants to lay and do nothing. That is doing something. I'm giving myself what I need. And it's like, as I've been doing that, I've noticed my energy is at peace, and finances continue to increase. Good times are there when I'm ready to go out and venture into society. I just see things in more of an easier flow when I'm in an easier flow. But it's like I couldn't force it to be easier. The flow was always going to be what it was until I changed my mind about it. So I guess all those years of like working every waking moment, because if I wasn't busy creating videos, I was busy doing nails, or I was busy painting something or making something or cleaning something, or just always busy, keeping myself busy. I've been doing that for years. And so right now in my life, there's a strong energy of give yourself a chance to just rest and be at peace. And I started getting better about that. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time where I just work. But so here's a part of the message. Enjoy the downtime, enjoy the time for rest. Because the time for work always comes quickly on its heels. And when you have work to do, enjoy the time for work, because the time for rest will be quickly on its heels. I live in Las Vegas, and so a lot of people are constantly, it's too cold. I can't wait till it gets warm. And then as soon as it's hot, everybody says, it's too hot. I can't wait till it gets cold. I'm like, if we would just learn to enjoy this season and this cycle that we're in, appreciate where we are, we'll stop chasing what's not here. It's interesting. And so that idea wants to come out for this conversation. Yeah, so when I left working for other people to do nails, I made that decision because I wanted to have a less stressful life. And I was convinced that the job I was working at was so stressful that I would just end up dying really young if I stayed in it. And I had this realization right after my mother died, and it was like, well, damn, if I die, who's going to take care of my kid? Nobody I know would I trust to take care of my kid but my mother. So it's like, I got to make a change, a lifestyle change, so that I can live long and be here to take care of my daughter. So I made a very important choice, and I decided to go independent and take my power in my hand and separate myself from stressful situation at the job. But then that came on with its own set of stresses, because as I was trying to do this new journey, this new thing of working on my own, doing the nails and stuff like that, I had to switch from the stability of every 2-week paycheck and a once a month bonus to go into I don't know when the next dollars are coming, and I don't know how much it's going to be. So what I found early in my nail career was when I was working, I was like, oh my God, I'm so tired of working. I need some time off, right? And then when I found myself with time off, oh my God, when are the next clients coming? I haven't been working. So I would constantly stress about the cycle that I was in as far as work and rest cycle. Mm-hmm. And then I hear, there's a time for everything under the sun. A time to work, a time to eat, a time to sleep, a time to play. There's a time for everything. And I had that realization, like if I would just enjoy the work while I'm working, the downtime will come. Time off always follows on the heels of work time. Work time always follows on the heels of time off. So that helped. And then it was like applying it all across the board in my life. Like, dude. I hear around child raising a lot too. Oh, I miss when they were little babies. Oh, I can't wait till they can do this and that and the other. It's like, enjoy the season we're in is big on this message. Enjoy the season you're in. Yeah, they're like, that might be the title of this. Enjoy the season you're in. So what season are you in? What's the season that your life is showing you right now? Because whatever season you're in is the one you're supposed to be in. But we spend so much time longing for another season, for another situation, for it to be different than what it is, instead of appreciating the elements of what is that are available for our appreciation. And now they're showing me a partnership, a romantic partnership. They're showing me how, when a person is single, they want a partner so bad. And then when they have a partner, this person's getting on my fucking nerves. I just wish they would go away. So it's like people do this across the board. Oh, I really want a job. I want a job. I really hope I can get a job. And then you get a job and it's like you're busy looking at all the reasons and all the things you hate about that job. Or being in fear of losing the job instead of appreciating the job. And then boom, of course, that's what ensues. So it's like there's a strong message to enjoy the season that you're in, because it will change. It will always change. Yeah. And so if you're having a season that's challenging, remember that every season is going to have its different challenges, honey. Every season is going to have its different challenges. And when it's time to rest, you may have a hard time figuring out how to get your mind to rest, or what will be restful for you. Maybe you want to do activity. Maybe you get into feeling alone, or maybe you get into feeling like I should be doing something, right? It takes practice. It takes practice and consistency to learn to enjoy the season that you're in. And there's something in that, because it's like when you get comfortable, your life will push you into a phase of growth. When you get comfortable, things will present themselves to cause change to that comfortability. And that's one. So it's like you want to bring in the next season, enjoy the season you're in. Get real comfortable with the season you're in. And before you know it, it will change, because comfort is going to always invite change. That's just the way it works. Look back on your life. I can't even tell you, I've moved so much that it always seemed to be that whenever I finally put all my stuff on the walls, for example, then it would shortly after be time to move. And so now, instead of waiting to put everything up on the walls, like the first thing I did when I moved in here was start putting my art on the walls. Once I threw the furniture in the vicinity where I thought it should sit for a little while, I began immediately putting the art on the walls, putting up my little decorations and stuff, and learning to enjoy the season that I'm in. Because before, when I wouldn't put up the things, it was like, well, I'm going to be moving, so this isn't my house. I don't own it. I don't want to get comfortable here, and then I'm just going to have to take it all down. And then eventually, after I was there long enough, it's like, this place needs some life to it. Let me decorate it. Let me put my stuff up. And then once I put my stuff up, and then it will be time to move. So, yeah. Enjoy the season you're in. If you're in moving season, I'm hearing if you're in moving season, enjoy the excitement of moving, of fresh starts, right? And if you're in, I'm hearing nesting season, enjoy the preparations for what's to come. So it's like we spend so much of our time longing for what was and what will be, and all of that takes us out of the powerful present moment. Yeah, our power is in the present moment. The more we're ridiculing is the word that I'm getting, ridiculing, and I'm hearing harshly ridiculing the energy that we're in at the time, the moment that we're having right now. It's a highly resistant energy. When we're resistant to what is, we're just resistant. So there's great value in being more allowing and accepting of what is. And the allowing of accepting what is, it requires a shift of perception, of perspective, that will allow you to then, once you've seen that new perspective according to the laws of quantum physics, that situation, that thing that you're looking at will vibrate differently, right? So once you look at it and you're able to say, well, this is why I enjoyed the season that I'm in. For example, I just got this come into my energy where somebody here has been out of work for a little while. And so for you, it's easy to get frantic about, where's the money coming from? You need to hurry up and get a job so you can pay these bills, all that stuff. But in that energy, you're worrying about what's not yet here. We're not saying that you shouldn't be concerned with your bills, but what we are saying is, how long has it been since you had some time off? How can you make better use of the time off to appreciate the time off while still, opening yourself up and applying for the jobs and all this stuff, but not being so upset about not being at work right now? There's a reason for everything. We all say that there's a reason for everything. Okay, well, if there's a reason for everything, we'll stop freaking out about what's the reason for the season and start tapping into, okay, what's the reason for this season? There's power in this season for me. There's a reason why things are going the way there is. They are. No, the way there is. Okay, the way they are. And the more we can find appreciation for what is, the more things to appreciate that will come in. So somebody wants to work. Maybe you needed some time off of work because there's I'm picking up on projects around the house that you needed to get done. I see slight home repairs or some deeper cleaning. Somebody been wanting to clean out their fridge or fix that. There's something with wood and a hammer and a nail that just needs to get fixed. And it's a real simple fix. But somebody has been so busy working. I just heard furlough days. Somebody's job is giving them furlough days, which is mandatory days off. And I think they're unpaid as well. But how can you utilize that energy? If there's a reason for everything, then wouldn't it benefit us to say and put the question out there, Well, what's the reason for this then? If there's a reason for everything, what is the reason for this? I heard the ability to slow down and seek out the reason for what's happening and allow it to be what it is what will inevitably will allow it to shift. Okay, will allow it to shift. So I've seen this happen nearly instantly, and I've seen it happen over the course of a more extended period of time. But it's like when you ask questions, the universe is going to respond. And as soon as I said that, I heard this question that people ask often. This is one that I stopped asking a long time ago, but some of you will resonate with this question. And the question is, what's the worst that could happen? Ooh, cancel, clear, and delete, and uncreate and destroy all that. Yeah. Because you're literally asking the universe to show it to you. A simple switch out of words would be so much more beneficial. What's the best that could happen in this that I'm living right now? What's the best that could happen? And how can it get any better than this? Okay. How does it get any better than this? Okay. What else is possible in this for my bliss? Empowering questions. And to assist us and aid us in enjoying the season that we're in. Yeah. The season that we're in. So things are happening in our life. We don't always immediately identify why these things are happening. We can't always immediately be tapped into, oh, well, I see exactly why this happened. No, we don't always feel that way. But it is always available. We want to begin to train ourselves mentally to look towards why it's beneficial, to find that new perspective, to see the different way of seeing the same thing. I've said it many times on the channel, and there's a lot of sayings in our society to support the idea that, every experience is like a multifaceted diamond. You can look at the shadow side, or you can look at the gleaming bright radiant side. It's our choice. It's a decision. What are you going to choose to look at? Or how long will we refuse to see that where we're at is the perfect time for right now? And learning to enjoy where we're at right now, just like the seasons change. Yes, it will change as well. So that's a message that I'm having come through here. Let's go ahead and get into some cards. I was really enjoying the conversation we had the other night, so I was hoping that we would have some show up for the conversation, but I am recording at a random ass hour. What time is it? 6:30 in the morning almost? Oh, Lord. Yeah, y'all know I ain't usually up at these hours. These are like butt crack of dawn hours where I'm usually just going to sleep, but I'm up. So, that's a good cup of coffee, baby. We're going to go ahead and pull this experience and see what comes out. And then we'll see. Maybe the conversation will continue. So I've been shuffling while we've been talking. So all this energy is all up in these cards. What's the message? Okay, starting there. We won't shuffle this deck anymore. I'll start shuffling the other one. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. And I'm getting the Queen of Boundaries. The Queen of Swords is an energy that is highly intellectual, highly perceptive, and takes no bullshit. Does not they don't bite their tongue very often. If they bite their tongue, you better watch out because they're holding on to something, you know what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords, if she was in reverse, she could be a complete, just rude, disrespectful, foul mouth. She could be like that. In her higher vibration, she is somebody who will allow people to talk, but will not fall for the BS. She can see when people are trying to deceive her, gaslight her, play with her emotions, play with her mind. Hey, Norma Jean, our first live commenter. Okay. But this Queen of Swords energy, she's able to use her intellect and her reasoning in a situation because she's had a lot of experiences. She's had a lot of tough experiences. If there's any card in the deck that is just a royal bitch pain in the ass, the Queen of Swords is that. Whether that's just somebody's perspective of her or she's in a low vibration and she's really showing up that way, it doesn't matter, because even if she's not trying to be a bitch, even if she's not trying to be rude and disrespectful, because of the energy that she brings, people will often see her that way anyways, because she's not catering to their emotions. She's not catering to their feelings. She's focused on the facts and nothing but the facts. She's not playing games with nobody. She's not going to sugarcoat shit. She's not going to pretend like she don't know. She's not going to let you get by with a slip and slide through with some lies and some deceptions and all that. No, she's good at calling folks on their BS. So at the bottom of the deck, her being there tells me some of you have had to speak and assert your boundaries recently. Some of you have detected some BS going on, you know? And I'm getting the word vigilant. So, and I heard the phrase on the lookout. So is it that you just been on the lookout, been on high alert? I heard red alert, been on high alert for BS, okay? You're being more aware of what folks are throwing your way so that you can preserve and protect yourself, honey. You're somebody who has realized, like, I can't depend on everybody to make a decision that works for me. I'm going to have to make my own decision for myself. And there's the energy of, and they might not like the choice that I make in this. But if they don't like the choice that I make, guess what? That's not my problem. The Queen of Swords, she'll say, that's not my problem. You don't like the choice I made? That's not my problem. You know, she's not going to sit up here and get herself all messed up in order to let somebody else say, oh, yeah, that's the decision I wanted you to make. She ain't worried about all that. You can be mad at her if you want. She gonna move on with her life. That's what she gonna do. You get mad, you get whatever. She's not worried about all that. Mm-hmm. All right. So we did have the first card come out. I haven't looked at it yet. What do we have? Oh, the Two of Swords. Okay. So I heard peace for my peace with this Two of Swords energy. Let the peace increase. You know, when my grandsons start going off, the thing I've been telling them lately is chill, peace, be still. I told them that in the car yesterday, and they both repeated it like in harmony and unison behind me. So I love that phrase, chill, peace, be still. That's the energy of the Two of Swords. But a lot of times, just like these two swords here are crossed, right? And two swords together, I mean, there's a fight going on. There's a battle going on. There's a decision being made because there's two ideas here that are going against each other. Yeah, two ideas here going against each other. And I'm like, and how does the enjoy the season you're in conversation that we had leading up to pulling cards come into play with that? Two of Swords, peace for your peace, chill, peace, be still. Okay. Two of Swords, I see you. You're not, yeah. With the Two of Swords, there's also, so in anytime you pull a minor arcana card, it reflects back to the number of the major arcana. The two is the High Priestess. So this is resting your mind so you can hear what your intuition had to say as well. Yeah. So you're like, I'm not going to think about this or that right now. I'm just going to meditate. I'm just going to zone out. I'm just going to take a nap. I'm just going to distract myself with something that's more enjoyable, that gives me that chill, peace, be still vibe. Yeah. So yeah, I see that happening here. But it's like two sides of a, I heard there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth. But the truth is always changing, and it's all a matter of perspective, because truth is according to the perspective of the beholder. One person's truth is not the other person's truth. So maybe two people's truth don't blend well. Two folks' truth here don't blend well. Enjoy the season that you're in, though. How can I enjoy my season that I'm in when I can't agree with this one or with that one, when they don't agree with me, when we both have our own ideas? How can I enjoy the season that I'm in when we both have different ideas of what the truth is? Our story, we can't even get our story straight, okay? We have a different recollection of what happened, okay? That energy is here. So chill, peace, be still. Let me see what's crossing. We'll pull the next one off the top. Two of Pentacles. It's a change. This is a change happening. In order to bring more balance, something's got to change. Something's got to give. Okay? So look, you have your truth. I have my truth. And I'm seeing with this Two of Swords going into the Two of Pentacles, those two truths are causing two people to really solidify their ideas. So there's two people, two trains of thought, two different ideas, two different sides of the story. And I hear digging the heels in, digging the heels in. As each one digs their heels in, now the universe is going to cause for change to happen. Now, we were talking about enjoying the season that you're in. And so what I'm seeing is like, is this somebody who has been worried about the past or the future and not focused on right now? Okay, and now as a result, because there's so much, I'm hearing dissonance with what is, it's like two people are choosing to honor their own truth, which leads to separation, because that's what these cards are showing me. First, we have the Two Swords together, then we have the Two Pentacles, but they're separate. So, yeah, for some, there's a change happening in your home or in a friendship or in a work environment, and there's a change happening. You could be changing in that you won't be communicating with the person anymore. You'll be changing what office you're working at. Somebody's going to be working at a different site. You could be changing where you're living. You could be changing what you're doing. Somebody is had some irreconcilable differences with the mechanics of their vehicle, and they're changing cars. They want to trade that shit in. Okay. Yes, it's stuff like this. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, it's like one has, there's value in everything. I'm hearing there's value in everything. There's value in both sides of this experience. There's value in what it was and what it will be, and there's a value in what it is right now. So the word value is coming up real strong right now too. So yeah, chill, peace, be still, and enjoy the season that you're in, because it's going to change. It's going to change. Why fight with what is right now if it's going to change? Why be upset because it's getting cold outside or because it's getting hot outside, when, you know, the cold and the heat is only going to last so long, and then it's going to change again, you know? It's always changing. Why get mad because you're going to work, and then get mad because you're at home with time off, and then get mad because you ain't got a partner, and then get mad because you do got a partner? Dude, at what point does a person learn to just, oh, I'm off today. I'm so glad I'm off. What can I do with my day and enjoy my day off? Oh, I have work today. I'm so glad I am working. I remember when I wanted a job. How can I make the best out of this day at work? Oh, it's hot as fuck in Vegas. I'm so glad I got an AC and a swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? And I have a vehicle so I can drive. Oh, I'm so glad that, you know, I can come out more in the evening. We got 24-hour stuff, so I can do my grocery shopping at night instead of when it's burning up the pavement outside. Okay. When it's cold outside, oh, I'm so glad I got a heater. I get to wear my warm clothes. Let's get my long sleeves out. I get to wear my jackets instead of, oh, it's so hot right now, I can't wait till it gets cold. Or it's so cold right now, I can't wait till it gets hot. I went to a restaurant one time, and the worker said to me, I said, how you doing today? Oh, I can't wait to get out of this place. I'm almost off. I'm like, well, where else you gonna go and get paid to just hang out and push some buttons? You know what I'm saying? Take some money, run this machine. You know, I don't know how they felt about it. I don't remember the conversation after that. But it was around the time where I was having a strong realization for myself of like, Melinda, when you're off, stop stressing about when are you going to have clients. Learn to enjoy the time off. Because in a minute, you're going to be working again. So let's see what's below you. Because things change. That is a guarantee. If there is a guarantee in life, things change. So get ready, look for it, watch for it, be aware. Below you, you have the Four of Cups. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. And the meaning of this Four of Cups is coming out is one that I was given years ago, but haven't really used so often lately. And it's, you know, the way it goes down the future is the way you accept it now. It's all presenting as an opportunity, but how are you going to see the opportunity? You know, because if this is, oh, fuck, I ain't got no work, I ain't got nothing to do today, and this is terrible, I don't know, now I'm freaking out, all that, that's the road you're paving for the energy to come. But if you're saying, oh, I'm so grateful that I have time to rest today, time to chill, peace, be still today, because I know that if I enjoy this, pretty soon I'll have work again. The way you accept the opportunity, it's an opportunity. I'm hearing, but your mentality and your feelings towards it is going to affect what you're going to see coming down the road. So there's a change happening in life. I'm hearing you didn't see this change coming. It's a change coming here. It's an opportunity. I heard, and I could give it to you, but what you going to do with it? So it's like, how are you going to receive this opportunity? How are you going to pave the future of this opportunity? You're always worrying about what the future is going to be, what it's going to look like, what's going to happen over there. Everybody's always making plans for the future and shit. But if you would understand that the way you accept the opportunity today to exist in your energy is the number one thing that's paving what's coming, whether it's in your family, your relationships, your finances, or whatever. So that's what that Four of Cups is talking about. Yeah. Let's see what's behind you. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, she's our queen of self-development, but she's the creative. She's the money maker. She makes money. So you've been busy making money. Didn't know what changes were coming. Some changes are creeping up on you. You accept an opportunity. Okay. You accepted an opportunity to create, to make some money, to build some stability, to work on yourself. When you started working on yourself, you separated yourself from a lot of energies. So that means people fell out of your life. Habits changed, routines changed. All those things changed in your experience because of the new developments inside of you. You became different. You had an opportunity to bring peace, be still, chill, peace, be still to your mind. Where you're at. Some of you are accepting this opportunity right now. I just had that come through real strong. Some of you are accepting this opportunity right now to begin to look at your current experience instead of longing for the future or the past. Appreciation for what is right now, because it really made sense to you when you heard, you know, the energy you're in your experience right now is paving the road for everything to come, and it's going to come down that road. Because that Four of Cups, again, is screaming, you know, the way you accept this opportunity to learn how to be stable, to learn how to create and make money, to learn how to become self-sufficient, to learn how to create change in your life, to learn how to bring in chill, peace, be still energy into your mind and your experience. The way you accept it is going to be a precursor to the way the life unfolds, the way it blossoms as you move on down the road, okay? On your mind space, above you, you have justice, okay? Yeah. Justice. In your head, you're saying things are going to get balanced and fair. Now things can get right in my life. And again, for some of you, this was an opportunity that presented itself, whether it was in accepting some person or experience or saying no thank you. Either way, it was an opportunity. I heard, don't get mad when you have to say no to somebody. It's an opportunity to learn how to say no. Y'all need some practice saying no anyways. You wonder why you keep running into folks you have to say no to, because you need to get real good at saying no, and you ain't learned that yet. Yeah, I heard you ain't learned that yet. You got to practice saying no. You need practice saying no, so that when you need to say no, boom, it's automatic. You're comfortable with it. You said no before. This ain't your first time saying no. Because remember that Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like this is it. Some here had the opportunity to say, no, that doesn't work for me. No, I can't. No, I won't. Nope, not today. No. Because you had to think about what was fair. And I'm feel like in the past, you kept trying to say yes to things to, I'm here, quell other person's angers. What the fuck is the word quell? To quell other person's anger. I'm seeing it, and it's spelled Quell. So let me look it up. Quell, definition. Put an end to a rebellion or other disorder, typically by the use of force. Subdue or silence someone. Suppress. Okay, especially a feeling, an unpleasant one. Okay, so to quell a situation, you have to say no. To put an end to a rebellious or disorderly experience. And it said by the use of forces. So it's like with that no, there had to be accompanying action with it. Whatever that was, okay, you're like, I gotta do what's right. I gotta do the right thing for me. Okay, I gotta do the right thing for me and for you. So let's see what's unfolding here. Ten of Swords, that's okay. So as it unfolds and you say no, boom, no. You let your yes mean yes, let your no mean no. The end. This is not up for discussion anymore. No, I will not consider it again. We're not going to talk about this no more. There's no use in continuing to look at that train of thought, because it's going to continue to be exactly what it's going to continue to be. It's not going to change. The Ten of Swords is the final answer. Okay, so you're coming up with your final answer. Things are in changes. There's changes here. You're saying no. Ten of Swords. And you're firmly decided. You're like, no more looking back to the past. With the Ten of Swords, there's no more looking back at the past. There's no more looking at what was. There's no more considering this no more. It's solid. It's done. It's done. It's already done. What actions are you taking? Let's see. The Death card. Oh, wow. The Death card. First off, your life is pushing you to make a major change. We did say change was coming, right? What actions you taking? Well, you're digging into the deep. All the stuff that you've had packed away in your informational arsenal of facts of things that have transpired in the past, you pulling all that shit from the depths, okay? To remind yourself, okay, why you need to say no, and tell you that it looks with both of these like you are going to follow through. What action you're taking? Maybe you haven't taken this action yet. Are you still trying to balance the situation out by seeing what else can I change? Because you don't always have to completely cut a person off. Sometimes you can make adjustments to your headspace, or they can make adjustments, especially when two people are willing to compromise. Like, you'd be surprised how long a connection can move forward and continue to flourish and grow. But it takes two to make a thing go right. Yeah. Because it takes two to make it out of sight. But one by itself ain't going to get it done, honey. And so anywhere where that energy is here, It takes two to make the thing go right. So have you been trying to work with it still? Because this death card is here is telling me it's not over yet. It's not over yet. But your life is pushing you, giving you all the evidence to show you. I heard there is poison in it. That girl is poison. Never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison. Yeah. This skull and bones on here is looking like poison warning to me right now. Toxicity. Your spirit and what actions you're taking is you're sensing that, listen, I don't need to do this. I need to stop. Something's got to stop. I can't keep doing this. So with that death card there, I just feel like it hasn't been done yet. It hasn't been done yet. I feel like if it was done already, I would have got another 10 here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Probably the 10 of Wands, though. I feel like 10 of Wands would have come out, but it didn't. So let's see what the other side of the table is doing here. What's the energy on the other side of the table towards you? 2 of Wands. Make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice. So is it you that's being asked to create some change? Is it you that's being asked to create some change? This person is presenting you with a choice. You could do this or that. Yeah, it's up to you. What are you going to choose? I heard my way or the highway. Oh, hell no. Somebody's telling you my way or the highway. Yeah, for somebody that's really happening is that you, somebody said it's my way or the highway. I just got that real strong in the energy. I'm gonna make some more room for these cards. My way or the highway. That's what that 2 of Wands is giving me. And so it's like, well, if you're going to present me with some preposterous BS like that, well, I guess hit the highway because this is my house. That's what I guess then hit the highway because this is my house. They're presenting you a choice. Now we have 222. So this is definitely showing me partnership energy, who you're working with. Okay. Somebody's energy just came up for me too here about you've been seeing somebody. Okay, any kind of relationship, likely romantic, but you've been seeing somebody, you've been working with this person, you've been seeing this person, and something has happened. The way it's coming up, like, was somebody said they were going to get in contact with you, you didn't hear from them until 2 days later, 2 hours, they were 2 hours late to show up, or it takes 2 fucking weeks to get a response. They said, I'm going to let you know later, I'm going to contact you later. You might not hear from this person for 2 weeks, and you're like, that's a sign. I heard that's a red flag. Okay, so that's somebody's detailed experience for sure. But yeah, this person is like this or that. Okay. How you really feeling about this situation? Temperance. I heard, I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to bring this together, but I only have so much patience. I can only wait for so long. You're feeling like, here I am in the waiting zone again. You're like, I hate waiting rooms. I really don't like waiting. Okay, somebody here is asking you to make a decision about something. And you're like, I'm not ready to do this. Are you feeling pressured to hurry up and make a change because somebody's trying to force you, saying, well, you're going to do this, you're going to do that? You could be feeling pressure. You could be like, look, I just want some more time to make this decision. Because I know when I make this decision is going to be long-term. This just reminded me, my homegirl said, I never tried to get in a relationship. I just had a really long overnight, like the last overnight lasted 7 years. She said she wasn't trying to have a woman. She was not trying to have a girlfriend. But the last time is like spend the night turned into 7 years and a couple years of trying to get out of that 7 years. So there's something here about that. Like somebody's probably giving you a decision, but you're like, well, if I do this, the effects are not so short term. You could be thinking about, what comes down the road if I make this decision. Okay. What's the outcome energy we have? The Star. The outcome in this is destined. It is fate. It is you stepping up into your star power, honey. You stepping up into your star power. This is you having a preferred result, safe, blessed, protected, secure. The light will be shown on you. You're going to be shining bright. As you say no, you're going to say with a big old smile, honey, on your face. It's going to be a big old gleaming smile. Your pearly whites are going to be showing, this is you getting a lot of attention. This is you being recognized. If somebody is giving you some sort of ultimatum, it's like, I guess it was destined for this to end, because you're not going to be pressured or rushed to make a choice to appease somebody else's ego, I heard. The bottom of the deck was the Queen of Swords. I want to know what's below her. Was the Four of Pentacles. This was a decision surrounding your home or your heart. This is you being very protective of your home, being very protective of your heart. Not just going to let anybody in my heart, you say, okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Because, it's your treasure. It is a treasure. I heard national treasure. You're a national treasure. Oh, somebody here, you are in the phase of changing your life. You are becoming a national treasure. You've been developing your career, your ability to do whatever this is you do, your business, whatever it is, something you present, okay? What you don't see coming is, honey, give me the green light. Give me just one night. I'm ready to go right now. Ready to go right now. We can go all night. Okay, so there's something here about somebody here. You're getting the green light. Green light means go, I just heard green light means go. You're getting the green light to do something. I feel like you've been seeing a veil over your life. These twos are now showing me a veil, a curtain. They're showing me two curtains have been drawn tight. When the curtains are closed, the curtains are being closed. In other words, you've been protected, you've been hidden, it's like somebody's about to drop a hot album, but it's a secret until it comes out. This is like somebody's about to get a huge recognition, a huge contract, a huge opportunity that's going to change their whole fucking life. And it's like, you don't even see it coming, but it's going to change everything. And it's going to turn out to be a beautiful blessing, opportunity, destiny, your faith, your knowing, your belief in yourself will be validated, okay? And it's going to put an end to searching, looking, wondering, trying to figure it out. What else do you need to do? The change is upon you. I see that happening here. I definitely see that. And for somebody, there's some sort of legal verdict that is going to equal a huge transformation in your life as well. I also see somebody here who appealed to the higher courts, the spiritual courts of the universe on their own behalf. I heard the universe has heard you and they've decided that it's time for you to elevate to the next level, that yes, you've done this completely. This is reminding me of something that I saw on one of these shows that I watched. I've been watching The Bride of Habakkuk, and I had to record it because this little snippet was like, whoa. It gave me a very strong response when I saw it. And in this show, there are gods, okay? And they have a servant. And so there's this conversation that's had. And let me see. what was the words? Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Okay, because the servants, so, okay, there it is. Hold on. So the servants being harassed, right? And one of the gods tells the other god, remember, you're not allowed to harass or hurt humans in any way. And then he responds back, divine servants are an exception. Blessings, punishments, glory, and pain, gods can give them as they wish. And I was like, oh. So somebody, have you felt like, I heard you felt like Job, like the gods, the heavens, the universe just giving you punishments and pain and hurt and all this shit. And it's like, when is this shit gonna stop? Somebody felt that way. You went to the universe, you said, you know what? This isn't right. This isn't fair. Fix it in some sort of way. However you did that, you prayed about it. You set some intention. You appealed to the higher courts. You did some sort of spell work, magic work, something like that. And I heard it's being approved. You've been approved. Your appeal has been approved. Okay. So somebody here felt like, you know, God, I've been a very faithful servant. I have gone through hell and high water because it was going to benefit this one, that one, me, the universe, the planet, humanity, whatever, fill in the blank, right? And now it's like, okay, I'm fucking done. I had it up to here. You're like, I'm done. I've had it up to here. So that's somebody's experience here as well. So I want to go ahead and pull clarifiers now with the little original 𝒴𝑜𝓊'𝓇𝑒. When the first one falls out, I'm not going to pull no more or shuffle no more because we've given these cards plenty of shuffling. So show me the clarifying cards for this reading because I want to go over this reading again. Yeah, thank you all for being here with me. And anything you have to say, I have opened the comments up so anybody can comment. If you're a subscriber for the session tonight, please keep your comments about what we're talking about, not some extra shit. If you don't want to have your whole commenting ability removed from my channel, because I did that once already tonight or this morning, I will do it again. Stay on task, stay on topic. We're not here to talk about other shit. You want to talk about other shit, you could pay me for that. Don't be a distraction to this session. Thank you for respecting the session and the purpose with which we are gathered here to deliver these messages. Because if you don't, I'm going to thank you when I block your shit from commenting on my channel again. I sure will. I ain't got no problem with it. Got that Queen of Swords energy. Block game tight. Lock game tight. Okay. Our first card we have come out of the clarifiers for the Two of Swords is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune on the Two of Swords coming out with, whoa, the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. So, is this that you let go of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? Is this because of the self-development work? Like you're leveled up? It's time for the Wheel of Fortune got to change, honey. Destiny and fate. You did something through your own self-development that's changed your fate, your destiny. Your most likely outcome has changed because of self-work that you've been doing, because of the self-awareness, self-empowerment, because of the process that you did. And like I said, some of you, that was appealing to the higher court. For others, this was like understanding, like when you can't, this is where you came into the idea, like I can't force everybody to see things the way I see them. I can't force everybody to get on the same page with me. Or is it where you learn, like I can't allow everybody to force me to do what they want me to do because that's what makes them happy. Because you have to live, and enjoy the season that you're in. You're saying you're saying it's time for me to do for me. Creating stability and wealth for yourself. Okay, what else on this Two of Swords? We have Temperance coming out. Please tell me. Okay, so these cards are in reverse. So I had the whole deck. It looks like I had the whole deck in reverse. So I'm going to upright them. Yeah, I'm hearing to go ahead and upright them. Yeah. So this is protecting what you're creating, okay? And then with Temperance and the Four of Wands, yeah, it's time. And you did have temperance in your feelings. You know, it's time. It's the divine time is now for you to start a new path, for you to start a new thing, to walk down with stability to create this new thing, okay? It's time. Okay, so is it cutting off a situation, cutting off an experience, cutting out the stress? Because we were talking about chill, peace, be still. Yeah, you wanted to have more peace for your peace, right? You were saying peace for your peace. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles next. Let's pull off the top of the clarifiers. What else about this Two of Pentacles? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. 2 pages. I'm hearing it's 2 main points, two main reasons, 2 main points, 2 main things that 2 main reasons, 2 main points, 2 main subjects, 2 main incidences, 2 main reports, 2 main occasions, 2 main individuals. It's 2 main. Okay. Is somebody's name 2 main? Because it's coming through like 2 main. Even though I was saying TWO, number 2, main, MIAN, 2 core subjects, 2 core people, 2 core circumstances. Okay. Somebody here, your energy just crept right on in. You have a child who's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and another child. These are little kids. I saw little kids. Who is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I see you're learning more. It's like you're trying to find a way to appeal to their intellect, in their little kids, right? So you're changing the way you deal with these children. They say keep on doing that. That's going to work wonders for you. I also see there's a message about some financial situation that comes in, and it could create like what the fuck energy, like, oh fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And then they're saying, remember, everything happens for a reason. So there's a reason for everything happening. And if you know that, then you won't freak out about what's happening. You can be more peaceful and more calm about what's happening. Okay. What else do we have for this Two of Pentacles? The Hierophant and the Strength card. The Teacher of Empowerment. This is to teach you your power. Okay, Taurus and Leo energy. Lessons about control. Somebody here is got to learn lessons about trying to control you, trying to tell you what you need to do, trying to control your life, your finances, all that stuff, okay? Somebody here is going to get lessons about control. Are you teaching lessons about self-control? There's a teacher here, an empowered teacher, somebody who knows how to have peace. And the message that you're giving is, listen, something's got to change here because I need peace for my peace. I value my power, and I will not be taken out of my power by this situation or any other, I heard. And if this isn't working this way, this is how we're going to have to switch it up. It's going to have to switch it up, okay? And it's like, I heard, as you said, accept what is, accepting radical acceptance of what is will open up the energy for change. So there's a radical acceptance of what is so that you can see what else can be and what else can come from it, I heard. So you can see what else can come from it. Okay. What's this 4 of Cups here below you? 3 of Swords and Hangman. There's an opportunity here. Immediately, this shit hurt like a bee. You know, because the 3 of Swords is my hurt like a bee, but sets you free card. So the first perspective of it is, fuck, this sucks. Okay. But the hangman, when you have that perspective, the hangman is here like, yeah, but you need to hang loose, baby. The energy needs to be opened up. Don't be so resolute that this is a messed up situation or this is messed up. What else is possible in this? I heard, okay, King of Wands and the Hermit. King of Wands. Time to take action, okay? To isolate yourself from a situation, from an energy, from a person, to change your situation from what you have already learned, okay? Somebody here, you're being pulled out of a specific connection, whether that's to a person, an experience, a place, or a thing, that it's time for you to let that go and move on. Okay, your spirit has been pushing you to do this. This change is going to empower you. This change is going to make you feel your strength and your feel like you're in alignment. The changes are happening to make you feel your spiritual strength and power. I'm hearing all that. The changes are happening because somebody was questioning. Ooh, I heard this. For somebody here, this change. Come here, chair. I need to rest my leg up on there. For somebody here, this change is happening because somebody called into question your spirituality, your spiritual strength, your belief system. Somebody here try to put that up into question in some sort of way. That was real fucking disappointing. If you try to insult my spirit and my spirituality, you definitely got to go. We can't play no more. We will not play no more. I do not play about my spirit. Okay. That's how you feel. You're like, I don't play about my spirit. You want to try to make me, I heard you, they want to somebody try to make you second guess. And the first card we talked about was the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. We talked about, she will not be gaslit. Somebody could be trying to gaslight you, trying to make you believe that what you said had happened wasn't the truth, stuff like that. It could be anything like that, right? Yeah, somebody here, I heard they were just feeding you a line of shit. But you saw through it. Your intuition guided you past that and said, you know what, this can't continue. Something's got to give. And then when I said it again, something's got to give. Now I heard, now that we've come to the end of the road, I got to figure out how to let you go. I heard, I may have thought I couldn't let you go, but I have to figure it out. And I will figure it out this time because I'm done. I'm already done. Yeah, I heard because I'm done. I'm already done. I'm done with this. Not doing this no more. Yeah, I won't be doing this no more. Okay. All right, let's look at that Queen of Pentacles behind you. You have Justice and the Devil card. Justice is Libra energy. Devil card is Capricorn energy. Queen of Pentacles, okay. Is this a Capricorn person? And then you had Justice in your headspace from the first deck that we used, right? Justice was in your headspace from the first deck we used. So you've been thinking about it's time that something's got to balance out. Okay. Again, the energy coming through where somebody appealed to the higher courts of the universe, spiritual court, spiritual authority saying, listen, this is not fair. This is not balanced for me to keep doing this. Like I've overcome this devil. How many times more do I have to overcome this devil? Okay. Is this about you putting rest to your fears and your worries about, can I make it? Can I move on? Can I make it better? Okay. You, with that Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Self-Development, with the Justice and the Devil, you work on your self-development because you want to break unhealthy patterns, toxic behaviors, obsessive connections, addictive behaviors and connections, and unhealthy things in your life. Yeah. Let's see what else about this Queen of Pentacles and behind you. The Four of Cups and the Lovers. Yes. Again, with the Four of Cups that came out below you, right now we have the other Four of Cups coming out. The way you accept this, the Lovers, you decided to accept the opportunity to confront this devil energy in your life and bring justice to it, as an opportunity to replace the fear with love, as an opportunity to bring light to the shadow, as an opportunity to right a wrong. The lovers is a contrasting energy to the devil. So where you appealed to the higher courts, you said, listen, I've learned through love, from pain and hurt and shadow energy. I've learned all about love through shadow experiences. I'm ready to learn about love through light experiences. How many more shadow experiences in love do I have to have? Can I finally get one that's a light love experience? I know they're real. I see people who have them. And no, I don't know every little thing. And no, that doesn't mean I expect everything to be, strawberry, peaches and cream every day, strawberries and whipped cream every day. I don't expect that to be every day, but I do expect that there could be love experiences that have a light energy to them, not just a shadow energy. That's what the fuck this is about. So the devil is a connection that comes into your life to make you aware of shadow traits and characteristics. The ones you entertain, the ones you yourself hold and perpetrate, and the ones that you didn't realize it was there, that you like to keep hidden and ignore and pretend like that shit don't really happen and that shit don't really exist. No, it's really fucking there. It really happens. It really exists inside of your energy. The Lover's card is a connection that comes in to teach you about the light, to show you enlightenment, awareness, happiness, joy, pure positive energy. Okay? So I see we have Daisy and Malibu here coming in. That's what's up. I opened up the chat today because I'm totally down to have a whole conversation about this. But when I started it off, we channeled messages for somewhere around 20 minutes. And then nobody was really kicking it with me. So I just went into the cards and fuck it. I guess we just gonna pull cards, which we pulled cards last night too. But yeah, so we're all in this message here now. But yeah, go ahead and put, I'm not your purchase and we'll get it in. That's the way we'll do personal readings. Okay, but this is a conversation of information and experiences that could be beneficial to everybody. So, all right. Above you have the Justice card. Verifying that we have the Emperor, Aries energy. It's time to become the authority in your life. Put your foot down. I heard time to put your foot down, because I heard what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But what the Emperor does affects the whole kingdom. Yeah, it'll affect the whole kingdom. So you gotta protect the kingdom. The Emperor is an energy of protection as well. I heard somebody's putting an end to daddy issues. Someone's put an end to a situation with their husband, and that husband's about to become your ex-husband. There's somebody that's about to happen. Let's see what else with this Justice. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody here you're about to come single than a bee. You know what I'm saying? You're about to be single, happy and single, because this Emperor energy here and this 9 of Pentacles with on top of Justice. Somebody here is now, I'm the man, I'm the treasure. I got to protect that. And something or someone here was trying to question your lessons, question your power, see if they could control you. Somebody was trying to control your mind, control your finances. You're like, I'm good on that. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. For somebody here, I also see interesting. I see that there's an Emperor. This could be a divine masculine. This is, if you've been single, I see a very, very independent person attracting a very serious long-term partner. This long-term partner that's coming in, though, they're going to take time to get to know. I mean, y'all could date for 2 years before you even make it a fucking official. Y'all could just be friends for 2 years before you even make it like, well, you're my partner, or we're gonna move in, or we're gonna make it official. I heard put it on Facebook. Some of y'all, you're gonna get to know this person for 2 years, okay? Why? Because we said you was a Queen of Swords, honey. They're going to have to make it through all kinds of screening processes with you. Like, you're just not accepting any old body. Like, not even anybody could just apply. Like, you have to have qualifications to apply for this position. I heard you got a job, you got a car, you got your own place. That's what is necessary to even apply for the position of emperor in your life. If you are a energy that's would like to attract that emperor. Most of you, though, are in this energy of just bossing up and being single. You're like, you know what? I know how to balance my life out. I'm going to get in my own energy and not depend on somebody else to come in and do something. I'm just going to do it for myself. Somebody here got tired of waiting for a rescuer. Rescue me. I heard, yeah, somebody got tired of waiting for a rescuer. And then now I hear, I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine. She said, leave mine alone. There ain't nothing that's more sexy than a girl that won't but don't need me. So that's what you're doing. If you haven't become that already, you are becoming that right now. You're unfolding that person in you. What else with this Justice card? We have the 7 of Wands. That's a protected pose right there. That's a protected pose. You got something to treasure, to value, and protect. Yeah, you're going to protect that. You're going to protect your single status. You're not just jumping into anything with any old body. You're in a protective energy. You're going to stand guard. Okay, you're protecting your happiness, particularly this deck, because the way that sun is up there looks like protecting your happiness to me. 7 of Wands. I'm going to protect this. Standing guard. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, holding on to your heart. Protecting your heart. Yeah, you're protecting your heart. If your phone number has 974 in that order in it, oh, I know you were getting some messages out of this. That's what I just heard. Okay. So, yeah, in your mind, you're like, this has to end because I got to protect my heart. I got to protect my home. You know, I heard I'm barely making it. I can't give to you right now. I got to take care of me right now. I ain't giving to you. So you said, no, I'm done. I can't do that. No. Somebody's like, I'm going through changes right now. Do you think I could come stay with you? No, you can't. Come stay with me. I heard for somebody, one night will lead to 10 months of misery of trying to get that person out of your house. Whoa, that's a big deal. Because they just showed me my homegirl's experience. I told you that she had a date, and that date ended up lasting for 7 years. A sleepover lasted for 7 years. She kept trying to get it. She said, she told me, I've been trying to get out of this sleepover for the last 7 years. Yeah, so somewhere here you're saying no, because you already know that if you do this, it's going to start some shit. And so you're not trying to do nothing that's going to start some shit until you know that you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Said you want to be starting something. You say you ain't going to start shit until you know damn well you're good and ready. Because now I hear Sinead Harnett saying, I don't need another lesson. I don't need another reason, because they only make it worse. Because lessons in love hurts. So someone's like, I'm done learning these lessons in love. And that's, if somebody here, you appeal to the higher court. Yeah, you appeal to the higher court. And that's exactly what you told me. You said, I'm done with these hurtful lessons in love. If you can show me the good side of love, I'll accept that. But I'm not just accepting any old thing. So you go take your time and figure it out. Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. Yeah. So you're focusing on taking your time and doing it right this time around. 10 of Swords coming up. Final answer. No. Final answer. And no need in thinking it, pondering it. Now I know for sure, without a doubt, I've reached a final conclusion. Clarifying that, we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you leveling up in your power. Okay, now you have resources. As you made that your final answer, you have your resources. You're in your power. You're able to create in this world. You have the ability to use your resources and your stability to acquire even more of what you want, to do the things that you want to do. Okay, you're stable. You're honest. You're in your integrity. You're in your power. And you created it. You know what you want. You're very mature. You're coming, yeah, very mature. This is going to be, this protection of your home, your heart, your bank account is going to be a level up energy for you. With that King of Pentacles, look, the sun, honey, the sun coming out saying, yes, everything is so good. I feel good. I feel good. I know that I would now. I feel good. Yeah, James. Thanks for coming through, James. Okay. The sun card saying you're going to be feeling real good about this. You know, and the light is going to be shown on you. I already said that. We had the song Green Light. Yeah, you get the green light. The light's going to be shown on you, honey. And then that sun is also giving me solar plexus energy saying you're going out here doing what you need to do, taking action with determination and confidence. Okay, what else on this Ten of Swords? The Four of Swords. Chill, peace, be still. Chill and heal. You take time to work, you take time to get your money, and then you take time to rest. Okay, you're enjoying the season that you're in. If you're in time to work, you're going to work and you're going to enjoy the work you have to do. When it's time to rest, you rest, you enjoy the rest you have to, the time you have to rest. You make the best of each moment, I hear. That's what you're going to do, and that's your final answer. You say, I'm going to be happy about the work, and I'm going to be happy about the rest. What else we have on the Ten of Swords? The Ace of Wands. And you're saying yes to yourself. You're saying yes to the rest. You're not stressing about the rest no more. Where you used to be worried about, oh, I haven't had no work, or I don't have nothing to do today. This is weird, uncomfortable, stuff like that. You're learning to enjoy the work time, the busy time, the time to get busy and make some things happen and do some things. And you're enjoying the time to chill and heal as well. I heard sleeping a lot better. Sleeping a lot better. I just got a cash out from Malibu. I'll do yours right now, baby. Hold on. All right. Death card in the actions that you're taking. Scorpio energy. Let's clarify that death card. What we talked about when we first pulled this was that life is asking you to make this huge change. And so you're somewhere in the process of that right now. Is it complete? Did it just end, or are you about to put an end to something? I feel like you're about to put an end to something. But you could be anywhere in the timeline of this. But you're definitely feeling like there's this need to make this change, and it's significant. King of Swords. You got the clarity, you got the wisdom, you got the knowing, you got the know-how, you know what you need to do. In this King of Swords, it looks like the eyes are closed to me. So this is connected, and then the crown, of course, it's a king, so it's going to have the crown, but that crown is like you have clarity about what you need to do. You know you need to do. And King of Swords is a cutoff game tight energy as well. King of Swords will cut it off because the King of Swords is the next. So the Queen of Swords, we talked about how she sits back, she pays attention, she's gathering facts, right? King of Swords is going to take those facts and make some decisions and take action off of those facts that have been gathered. What else? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Look, the clarity of what change needs to be made. The Two of Pentacles, which is in your crossing energy from the original pull that we spread that we pulled. So you have the clarity about how to bring the balance back in. How I'm hearing how to restore balance in your life, in your energy, in your home. You know exactly what changes need to be made. Okay, you can see where there's irreconcilable differences. You can see what is going to be beneficial, but the fact that there's a hand here, it's like you've got a hand in the change. So there's this realization, self-realization moment where you realize I have a hand to make the changes that I want to see in my life. There is something I could do to make changes to my situation. Okay. With the Seven of Cups, and the moon is sitting on top of that Seven of Cups. So intuitively, with the Seven of Cups is you're wishing for something better. I'm hearing making a wish for something better. Even as you make changes, anywhere where you're releasing something or someone from your life, you do it from this intuitive place, and you do it with unconditional love and appreciation for what is. Okay, so some of you are letting go of a connection with a person because look, they just ain't ready for what you're bringing to the table. They're just not in the same place. They just don't get it. You can't make them get it. You can't force them to get it. That's the control issues that came up. You know better than to try to control folks. So you just go let them be where they're at, okay, and do what you need to do with that to better your own situation is what I see. What else with that with that death card energy there? The Page of Wands. And this is good news. This is good news. You're making your plans for your new adventure. Now that you have made a decision to make that change in your life, you're planning, well, now what do I want to do? And I love that she's got a big old cheesy grin on her face because I told you that Sun card was coming up in your future energy. And so it's like you're making choices here for new plans of what you want to do with your life, with your time, with your energy. Because you've reclaimed it. I heard you've reclaimed it. You know that this is going to be a good plan for you. You're doing this because she's got a halo on her. I can see a halo, halo. I can see your halo. Yeah, so you can see, I can see your halo, baby. You're doing this with the best intentions. You're not making a choice to hurt anybody or disappoint anybody. You're making a choice to make things better. Okay. They have the Two of Wands in their position here on the other side of the table. Energy, Two of Wands. We said, you got to choose this or that. My way or the highway. If somebody told you my way or the highway, I hope you open the door for them and maybe even help them carry their bags to the car so they could get on the fucking highway. All right. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. Somebody is stuck up in their head. They're focused on one thing. I heard one track mind. One track mind. Okay, somebody's got a one track mind. Somebody is caught up in their head. They need to make a different decision. What's with this Two of Wands? We have the 10 of Cups. They know what they want, but it's coming to that point where, listen, something's going to have to change. So somebody here could be put on an ultimatum, like, are we going to make this official or not? In that case, I see, no, we're not making this official. Somebody here is saying, I just had that other experience creep in. I told you there's somebody here who's very single, who is going to be meeting an emperor coming into their life, okay? Whatever energy that emperor is, but this person is going to be focused on the compatibility. I got to say that. So it's not like this is all going to be breakups and shakeups. If you are one who is in a connection and it's feeling like a breakup and shakeup, that's your message. If everything is smooth sailing in your life and you're vibrating and resonating with this message, you're probably one who's going to have an important, significant person come into your life who is bringing emperor energy, who is going to be very focused on the beautiful connection that's happening here with you. What else about that Two of Wands? The world. Oh, wow. So that's the experience they want to follow through with here. The world, wrapping it up, putting a pretty bow on it. So somebody here, you're getting clarity about changes that need to be made because there's something here that you wish for and you're like, oh shit, is this it? So you make some changes. The world. Again, somebody is going to choose to go out in public with a person, get to know them, take some time. And I did already see for you, if that's you, it could be 2 years, up to 2 years of getting to know. But also in this situation where somebody is giving you this or that ultimatum, I see that you're gonna let them go out there and, you're gonna release them. You're gonna say, well, you know what? I don't want to hold you back. Go ahead and go do what you need to do. It's done. Because again, the Ace of Wands is coming up here. But if you're the one who is drawing in this new emperor energy into your life, I see that this is going to be a relationship that you're going to rest in for a while. You're going to take a break. Somebody's going to take a break from being single. I see that. I don't feel like you're gonna, like I said, I don't see no U-hauling going on here. My friends that are getting married, they're taking all the stuff to the wedding hall in a U-Haul, so they're gonna do a whole lesbian photo shoot in front of the U-Haul, because that's the joke. What does a lesbian bring to their date? A U-Haul with all their shit. Anyways, so yeah, okay, 7 of Swords. There's a divine plan in this. Okay, 7 of Swords. Somebody here, the one that's going away, the one that you're releasing is like, okay, well, I guess, it is what it is. There's no more deception. The truth is understood here. Okay, they may not like it, but it becomes very clear. Anywhere where you're the one who is attracting this new person into your life, you're meeting this person. It could be at a connection between a Leo and a Taurus. Okay, I see that. Or a Sagittarius with somebody who has a sun sign in Leo and a moon sign in Taurus. I see that as well. Anywhere where that's happening, this person is going to be somebody that you're going to take some serious time to get to know, to make sure that they actually match what you choose for your future and for your today's. But you're going to take your time and choose to get to know them. And this person is going to not tell you. They will not tell you immediately that they're not going to see other people. But it's very early on in getting to know you. They don't care how long it takes. But they've already decided, like, I'm not going to, they'll still talk to other people, you know what I'm saying? But they're not going to pursue that type of connection with any other person. So is this, because I just heard, that's my best friend. Somebody's going to have a new best friend, and your connection is going to be different than you have with anybody else and that they have with anybody else, Where this is a love connection, this person could have been dating different people and feeling stuck because, oh my God, why am I even seeing these people? They're not my type of people. They're going to cut them off. They're not going to tell you because they don't want to freak you out, because you've already told them that you want to take your time. You ain't trying to rush into nothing. But I see that person is going to be cutting off other options. Okay. Your innermost emotions. You have Temperance. And Temperance came out in your clarifiers for the first card, which was the 2 of Swords. 2 ideas that don't go together. But in your innermost feelings, you're like, I'm going to take time to get to know them. You're hoping that it can blend well, or you're like, it's time to make this change. It's time to make this change. It's divine timing to make this change. Why is this Temperance here? Clarifying it, the 5 of Swords. Well, you have your own doubts inside. You have your own, you have your own back and forth conversation going on inside your head. Well, these are the pros, these are cons. Are you weighing pros and cons? Okay. And the 10 of Swords, final answer. You're weighing pros and cons because your heart has been broken before, and your final decision is like, I need to make sure that this is worth a broken heart, because everything I love is eventually at some point going to break my heart. So let me just, let me get this vetted as something that merits the broken heart that's going to come with it. I heard at the end of the day, because it's all going to break your heart anyway. But somebody here is like, let me just make sure that this is, que vale la pena, that this is worth it. This is worth the broken heart. Okay. What else? Hold on. The 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to make sure this energy is reciprocal. There's a heart above those 6 of Pentacles. You want to make sure that it feels good to exchange your time with this person. I heard time is money. You ain't just giving it away to anybody who want it. You want to make sure that this aligns, it's reciprocal, it feels good. It's a good back and forth. It's a good balance. And the 2 of Wands, because it's your choice. What do you want to do? You get to make the choice. You're the boss. You are the boss. Only do what feels right for you to do. Okay. I just remembered one of my girls was supposed to send me for a reading so I could do her reading, but I don't think anything came through. I'm gonna have to check with her. Anyways, so yeah, it's your choice. You know, you're gonna make a choice based off of, does this reciprocate and balance out? Do we both come with the same capacity and ability to love so that we can flow together? Okay. Anywhere where there's a separation, there's been a lot of hurt because you feel like you've given too much and you didn't get enough back. That every time you look to get it back, that person's energy was blocked. I heard promises like candy canes on a Christmas tree, but blocked. Because they just showed me an experience where somebody promised a bunch of stuff around Christmas time and then just fucking walked away like it was no big deal and didn't fulfill any of their promises. And so I see that energy here as well. So there's this, you have your doubts about following a certain path and you realize something has to end because the reciprocation is just not there. So both of those experiences are coming through. I'm seeing both sides of the energy. There's a higher vibrational experience and there's an experience that's higher vibrational through an unpleasant happening, but it's all unfolding to raise your vibration. You need to know that. The star is the outcome. Let's see what's with the star. Star is Aquarius energy. And we have the 9 of Cups, emotional intelligence and independence. Okay. Wishes fulfilled. Yes. You're choosing your wish fulfillment. So you may be nervous about getting to know a new person and opening your heart up because you've been protecting your heart and you want to make sure things are balanced and fair. So you're not just going to run in and make anybody else responsible for your heart. You're like, I'm going to keep my heart, but I'm going to show you what it can do. I'm going to show you what it can do, but I'm going to keep my heart right here in my chest because this is where it's supposed to be with me. Emotional intelligence. You're not going to make another person responsible for how you feel. You're going to know that your feelings are indicators of what's going on inside of you. And I heard, and you know that the love you feel for them is a reflection of the love inside of you. So you have awareness of that as well. You are going to choose what makes you happy in this, whether that's to go forward with somebody or remove somebody or something from your life. Okay. Let me see what else about this star. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're choosing long-term wealth, stability, financial increase, okay? Somebody here, you're doing so good at maintaining your emotional independence and your emotional empowerment that you're attracting great fortune right now. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune is coming up in your experience. You may not know that yet, though. Because the 2 of Swords is telling me you can't see it yet, but you're attracting huge fortune. Yeah. Anywhere where you've been having some financial struggles and you've been working your butt off, but you feel like you've been getting nowhere. And so you've been making changes to how you spend, why you spend, and for whom you spend, or the way you spend. Some of you stopped spending. You started circulating. That was a wise choice. You don't talk about spending no money no more. Because spent means gone. You're circulating it. It gets in a cycle and it comes back to you. Yeah, I see wealth and abundance here. Anywhere where you're choosing to get to know this person, you got a new one coming in and you're getting to know this new person. I see that this can go very long term. Yeah, there's a wish fulfillment coming for you that is a contract complete. Anywhere where you were the one who appealed to the higher courts are going to grant your wish and you're going to get exactly what you asked for. So were you appealing to the higher courts regarding what? What was that in regards to? Let's see what else about the star card we have. The Page of Cups. I know what I want. It makes me happy and I ain't trying to hear nothing else. Okay. Yeah. I know what I want. It makes me happy, and I ain't trying to hear nobody else, nothing else. Okay. This is what you're choosing. This is what's unfolding for you. And it's good. So anywhere where you get new wealth, this is going to give you the opportunity to really investigate what else you want to do, regardless of other people's perceptions and ideas about it. Some people's going to be stuck in their head like, well, you should do this with your money. And you're going to be like, well, that's not up to you, is it? Yeah. I ain't trying to hear what they're talking about. Somebody's gonna be like, I can't believe you're falling in love again, and you're gonna take that risk again to get to know this person. And you're gonna be like, well, that has nothing to do with you, and you know what you think about it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time and get to know this person. I do have feelings for this person. Okay, let's see with the star card. The Eight of Cups, minding your own business, yes, and walking forward, moving forward towards what you want. In the middle of making more wishes and having more wishes fulfilled. That's what I see here. So I see these experiences coming out. Overall, anywhere where you have separated yourself from people, experiences, and ideas that just were not helping you, keeping you stuck, keeping you confined, I see you letting those things go and moving forward in an empowered way. So, you're making a choice. Some of you have learned, the cycles. You have to enjoy the season you're in. You got so comfortable being single, and now you got somebody great coming in. So you're going to get so comfortable getting to know this new person. It's not all the way, y'all ain't married yet. Y'all ain't in the same bed, in the same bedroom and stuff. You're going to take time to enjoy the courting time, to get to know a person, to dates. Okay, what's at the bottom of the clarifiers? We had the 5 of Wands. Yeah, you've been through some challenges, honey. Anywhere where you're removing somebody from your experience, you're going to give yourself time to mind your own business for a while before you go hop into somebody else's business. Somebody here was divorcing their husband to protect their house, their home, their heart. You're going to mind your business for a while. You might not want to talk to a lot of your friends. You're like, I don't really want to talk about this divorce. I'm not going to talk to my cousins, on my friends, on my whatever. You ain't going to be talking about it. I see all those things going on here. So that's what I have. And then Malibu sent me a donation for a personal. So let me get a reading copy from Malibu. But anything you guys want to talk about, you can put something in the chat. I've opened up the chat for a conversation. If I'm going to do your personal reading, it's because you're going to send me $10 US right now. And then I'll do it, or more. Okay? But other than that, I'm not going to do them. We can have a conversation that benefits the collective group. Okay? Those are the conversations that we're looking at right now. You could talk about your personal experience, but if you want a personal question answer, go ahead and send in your donation. That's fine. I just was up and I wanted to talk to you, and then now that I've gotten this reading done, there's several of you here with me. So we can have this conversation. And the whole point was enjoy the season that you're in, honey, because once you get comfortable in the season that you're in, it's going to change. The seasons always change, so get comfortable with where you're at right now. Yeah, because, and it's like, enjoy where you're at. It's going to change. The change is in the environment. It's just a matter of time. These are the cycles, and if it's been dark, it's going to shine. It will shine. It's going to get better. But there's an opportunity here available for us to see things in a different way. We could see it unfair. We could see it, this is messed up. Or we could say, well, there's an opportunity here. What is it? Open ourselves up to seeing more, to becoming aware of more facets in it. Malibu, if you're still here, can you put something in the comment, please? And thank you. So that I can know that you're here and I can do your reading right now, right here. If I don't see you're here, and I'm going to text you too, just in case. If you're not here, then I'll go ahead and do your reading that you sent for by TikTok and send it to you. But yes, what an empowering message. Enjoy the season that you're in, because it's going to change. It doesn't behoove us to live in the past or in the future. Yes, we should do things because more days are coming. But our most powerful place is right now. And the more we're in appreciation for what we have right now, the more we'll have to appreciate that's coming in for us. So, yeah, that's what I have for this message. How do you stop reading your vibe? Is it even possible? How do you stop reading your vibe? Is it even possible? I mean, would you want to? Why would you want to stop reading your vibe? You know? Why would you even want to stop reading your vibe? Because your vibe is showing you about your energy, and from your vibe, you're attracting. So if you're not reading it, then you're going to do things haphazardly or sloppily and stuff like that, you know. So you reading your vibe continuously is a beneficial thing. I don't know. I guess go take a nap, go meditate, go to sleep. If you need a break from reading your vibe, you know, that would be a great way to stop reading a vibe. Go get quiet, get in silence. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you're welcome, Dance Walker Tarot, saying thanks so much. You're very welcome. Malibu is here and present. So let me look at this real quick. For whatever I need to know right now. So let's see, what does Malibu need to know right now, please and thank you? What does Malibu need to know right now, please and thank you? A personal message for what Malibu needs to know right now. So thankful and grateful for all you do for the channel, each one of you. Yeah. All right. What do we have for Malibu? What does Malibu need to know right now? It fell to the floor, baby. Hold on. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, you're gonna have good news coming in that affects your financial flow. Good news. Good news is coming in. Show me more about that. The Fool, a new journey. They said this is gonna help you stop stressing so much. Expect good news to come in until you see it. Keep expecting it until you see it. I hear keep expecting it until you see it, because it's gonna come in. It's gonna give you an opportunity to start fresh. Okay. The Emperor, the boss, okay? The boss has heard your request. I heard the boss has heard your request. You're going to get some good news. Stay in that vibe. Stay in that knowing. Stay in that energy. That benefits you. That's where you want to be. And I'm hearing, because I could read all the beautiful shit into your life for you, but if you're sitting there and you're skeptical and you doubt, and I feel like Malibu, I'm telling you this, but it's other people that really needs to hear it more than you do. If you're sitting up here playing with worries and doubts that counteract what has been seen for you and what your higher self is communicating to you because you asked for it and you put your money where your mouth was to get these answers, you know, you're the only one that can negate the blessings coming to you. So stay in that positive energy. You got good news coming. It's going to give you a opportunity to start fresh, start over again some sort of way. All right. Where I'm not sure. Janine you had something up there about to read it, but it's gone, so I can't read it. Yeah, the universe does have your back. Thank you for the hearts, Dance Walker. The universe has all of our back. It's just a lot of times it's our own headspace that gets us caught up. You know, sometimes we have such a hard time seeing our life, like looking for the blessing, looking for what's working out, because you get yourself caught up in well, this is what I know right now. These are the facts right now. This is what I've been through before. This is what I've learned before. So we get caught up in all that stuff, and that can kind of funk up our vibe a lot because we're not allowing what is right now. We're focused on what was. Some of us, every day we wake up in the morning and we order the same experience every day because we wake up in the same way, and it's not counting our blessings. It's not focusing in appreciation. And I know for a fact that kept me broke for fucking a long time in my life. I stayed broke in my life for a long time. I stayed where people did not like me, and I felt very unappreciated, unloved, and unliked because every day I woke up with the same idea about myself, that I was broke, I was having difficulties, and nobody liked me, and things didn't work out for me. And that kept showing up in my life until I started to start myself up differently. You know what I'm saying? I started my day differently. And sometimes I didn't do it in the first thing in the morning. And as soon as I saw that I was doing the same shit as I used to do, I start pick up and start making that change and start doing it differently. I start focusing the energy a little bit differently. I start focusing my mind and my conversation a little bit differently. And things started changing and things started getting better. And people love me everywhere. I'm loved all around the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm loved all around the world, all around Las Vegas, all around this country. I am loved. I am appreciated. My finances flow. So I may not always have known how I was going to make it, but I always knew I was going to make it. And I'm still here, baby, and I'm still making it. You know what I'm saying? So you figure it out. You keep on moving. You figure out how to see it better for yourself, Janine said, I wanted to know if it's possible to not show my vibe so my son can't feel me. LOL. Is it possible to do? It will take great mastery to learn how to block yourself off. So that would be a good thing to practice. It would be a good thing to practice. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. It's possible to block yourself off. And I know that because remember I said nobody liked me. Nobody wanted me around. They didn't value me. They didn't appreciate me. Well, one of the things that got me in that state was I didn't want nobody to see me. I didn't want nobody to see me. I didn't want them to copy me. I didn't want them to do what I was doing. So I put up this great force field of energy that I've been now having to work to undo because I do want to be seen. I do want to be known. I do want to be heard. If I'm not seen, known, or heard, I wouldn't have aligned with any of you. So it's clearly working, right? Because you are all here. My business is thriving because I'm seen, known, and appreciated, right? But a lot of that broke time was because I was so afraid that everybody was going to copy me and that everybody was going to steal my ideas and all this shit that I wanted to only be seen by customers. Well, honey, that's not how life works. That's not how it works. Okay. And because I was focused on not being seen by everybody who was going to copy my shit, guess what? Everybody saw my shit. They all copied it. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen designs that were my original artistic designs for nails, duplicated, replicated, copied over and over and over all over the place. I've seen it all. And so I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to be seen, understand that could turn into a very strong vibration that could affect a lot of stuff in your life. And is that really the most empowering thing? If you want to have somebody to not see you, I heard the most important, I heard it would be more empowering if you would project the energy you want to be seen. I heard that's a choice. That's a choice. Yeah. To project the energy you want to be seen, right? And to be able to do that, you got to create it within yourself, right? And the dance walker said, I bet they hella copy those crystal gem nails you do, huh? Honey, they copy everything that I do. They copy everything that I've done. But now I was very angry about that for a long time, but I finally realized, like, imitation is the highest form of flattery. That ain't shit to be mad about. That just means that I came up with ideas that they love. They want it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm grateful. And all these years later, it's like people have taken ideas that I came up with myself, and whether they saw it from me or somebody else, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't really care. But the fact of the matter is, they've gone and created other designs and other ideas and other techniques. And there's some really amazing shit out there in the nail art world now that did not exist before I brought my style to this nail game, you know? And so the thing of it is, it's like, I did that 5.5 hours that I did yesterday. It was just amazing. A complete nailgasm, you know, but I had to stop getting mad because everybody was copying me. Because as long as I was mad that everybody was copying me, it was fucking with my financial flow. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I changed my energy and my perspective about it, and I found out where was the blessing. I think that's one of the biggest challenges we have in life is how do we take that shit that pisses us off and find the blessing in it? So I will put that out, you know, for Janine and for anybody who is trying to be seen in a different way. You know, how can you be grateful for what is? Because that's what has kind of been the point of this whole session tonight that came out, you know. How can I be grateful for what is and to bring in more? Yeah, so enjoy the season that you're in. So yeah, that's what I have coming through. And we are about to be live for almost 2 hours now, you guys. I'm enjoying sitting and having the conversation come through. This is only the second time I did it that way. I know most of you got here. Yeah, I think all of you got here after the conversation was already done and I was already into the cards. But come watch this from the beginning because there was some beautiful information that came through channeled in the beginning, just like the session that I did last night. And I'm really loving that because I used to love to go do open mic speaking and I would just channel and I had that desire in my spirit. And so now I'm being called up to do that. And when I'm gonna title these "Who's Up With Me," right? Who's up with me? Because that's what I'm gonna title them until it's complete. When it's complete, then I'll change the title. But when I'm going live to do these sessions, I'm gonna start calling them, you know, "Who's Up With Me," because it's clearly random ass hours, and I never know. Y'all know I never know when I'm going live until it's time to go live, anyways. But yeah, so grateful that you were able to join us at all. Let's see. Thanks, lady. I'm going to have Hot Girl Summer this year, even if it's just me and me. Well, you know, it's always me. It's always my divine triple. Me, myself, and I. I'm just saying. Me, myself, and I. So, y'all, come back for more. You always do. I'm so grateful for all of you. And the growth on the channel is awesome. And when I say the growth on the channel, yeah, the numbers grow. But I'm focused. When I say the growth on the channel, I'm talking about the growth in me and you. Yeah, you. The one watching. You. All right. So if you got to the end of this session, do me a favor and put it in the comments. I am a finisher. It's one of my favorite things. And I don't always remember to ask y'all to do that. And if you know somebody that needs this message, feel free to send it, share it. I love it when y'all repost my stuff. All right. Until next time, my dears, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.